Okay, we're rejoining the Russian roads. On to the last part. Just a little quick reminder. If you just popped in, started down here, come along here, crazy roads. Little ferry over there, crazy roads. Little ferry there. And a little island there, you just stop and start on that. You don't move anywhere. Then back to here, reset nav, hang on. So I've just done that, came to there, and then this last part we've come here. And we're just gonna do this part for here to Iultin. I might look at that sometime later. I imagine it's no real difference, but yeah, it looks a bit straight, doesn't it? Yeah, on this part as well, I changed the chassis from a 2B4 to 6B4. But I've got a feeling there's no more of them crazy little roads. And that's why I changed it, just to test it out. These crazy little bumpy roads. Anyway, we shall carry on. Okay, I've just pulled in, filled the tank up. We've got 25 hours left, I think. Oh, yes, I haven't put better put that on, hang on. Oh, wrong one. It'll give me the time then. Big map. And, because I cancelled that, didn't I? So we're going to finish off here. There. Okay, just make sure that's gone okay. Through there. Let's put these on. Select all. Okay, something's there. No. Okay, so actually just a gas station there. And no services. Yeah. And you needed services on the roads further down.
Ready to roll.
Let's smash the trucks a bit. Okay, too low, I think. Into 4 low. And swing it round here. Breathe in. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm okay there. Don't need to fix anything because I wasn't on them crazy roads. But bump. Into 5 low.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Turn right. Six low. 7. Yeah, 24.5 hours to go. Have a look at me dash. I think I'll put this speed armature there. Seven high. To 8. Yeah, I'm driving too fast really for these, you know, but I imagine this road's going to be like this now to the very end. gear, 8 high. Well, let's see what this last section brings. As I say, the road looks pretty straight, you know, nothing too severe, but I'm not sure about the elevation and that, you know, because you can't tell. Need one of them maps, you know, that has like the rings around it. Closer the rings together, the higher the elevation. Don't know what it's called, like. Otherwise you just don't know. Well, slight road change here. It still feels no different, to be honest, but it just helps out. Little things like this, you know. Now, I'm not getting any speed limit sign on my sat-nav, which is weird. I mean, it's always been 43 mile an hour on all these roads usually anyway, but I think I'll do a bit of cruising. Yeah, so I've not long done the African map. Moved on to Russia now. I have got a few Russian runs I've done, mixed in with the ETS2 category. I'll have to pull them out and put it in this one. Yeah, so this is 1.58 version with Pro mods on, although it has changed to 1.59. But you know, everything's gonna be broke now, all your mods and all that. So just roll back, give it at least a month, 6 weeks even. Pro mods do anything. I was jackknifed. I was just zoned out there then, thinking of something else. Mind totally off the game, numbing away. And then I just seen the bloody sat nav. Went out shite. It's a big mad bend. Yeah, and see, like I've gone through the trees there. I mean, I didn't mind that like now, but yeah, so you can blast through some trees and then, you know, you can hit a bush and it'll stop you on some parts. Crazy. Yeah, I was just absolutely zoned out there. I was thinking of something in my head.
Get ready to turn.
God, even that voice nav
Turn left.
still a bit low. Probably won't be like that on the upload, like. Oh. Yeah, I wish I could just level this up a bit better in my ears. It's just too noisy inside. You know, I want to hear the engine and a little less of this noise. Feels like I've got the bloody window open. Muddiness. It actually sounds better like that with the window open outside. Yeah, and I'm sure that must happen for drivers. You know, when you're on long, monotonous, samey roads, you can just zone out. Especially in the Australian outback and them long roads. You know, big long straight ones with them trains on. But had to be done. God, oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's nice. Usually they're not as long though, these tarmac bits. There it ends. Back to the noise. Ay, ay, ay. See there to the right? Ik reckon not. Oh, you did have the services there. Russia is just so vast. Absolutely gigantic. Going to left, isn't he? hours to go. Well, that section was pretty samey, wasn't it? But we did have some maddening roads when we were sort of island hopping. Quite a bit of rain on this 4-leg run, so why not finish off with some, eh? It's 11:41 PM at night, still light. Lights on, beacon on. Okay. There we are, Triette. Iultin. Is it Iultin or Iultin? Aye. I think that's an I. Otherwise it would be capital, wouldn't it? So I've renamed this wrong, I'll have to fix it. So it's not Iultin, it's Iultin. Right. Okay. I'll have a little drive round the yard. I haven't got a load on, as I say. There's wood everywhere. Watch the nails on the floor. So, what a great little run that was. Them rough patches were really hard to get through with the truck I had on the 4x2. Yeah, struggled. I changed the chassis to a 6x4 just to give me 2 4 drive wheels, you know. But I've been on this section which never had them bumpety roads on. So I haven't really tested it out, really. I mean, I could go back here, get a job and take myself all the way back down that road, but... Oh, no way. That lumber. Okay, we're just gonna call it quits there. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Great little run. Catch it on some more runs.